Easy, easy. So here's the go-kart. We have to bring it over to that thing to paint. And it's coming along. So it's going to be awesome when it's done. So we just pulled the go-kart out of that makeshift paint booth. So here it is. It's the Regal Red by Rust-Oleum. A lot of the old go-karts and even some mowers are very similar to this Regal Red, so I use that probably too much, but doesn't look too horrible. I just put a 1x square in there for the seat rail. It's just going to be a fixed seat for right now. So we got the go-kart painted. The engine is mounted roughly. We are putting on the chain. The back axle we got about as straight as we can get it so far. The sprocket is on there, and we're going to get a new throttle cable put on because of course this one's bad. No oil on there yet?
A little. That's from like the last time, I think.
Using Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. We still have to run the kill switch and stuff, but we're going to fire the engine up and see if it works. So we just had to remove those rubber motor mounts. They were vibrating like crazy and the chain was all over the place, so it was not going to last. So now we're going to take out 1 or 2 more links from the chain. So I'm just working on replacing the throttle cable. I'm using prime line 48-inch conduit with a 53-inch overall length. On that, the ends of this do have these style ends though, so I'll have to figure out what to do with those ends. It's more like a bicycle or just a different setup, but we'll make it work. Most of the links are in the description to the stuff that we were using to build this go-kart and other stuff. So we're just putting the, not quite the finishing touches on the go-kart. We still have some front rims and tires coming in, a new steering wheel because this is cracked, and we might be able to repair that, but we still have another steering wheel coming in anyways because I like to keep a couple on hand. There's seat foam. So right now I just have a max torque clutch that we had on hand with a 60-tooth sprocket on the axle and 12-tooth on the clutch there. We're going to see if that is going to be fun at all, just because I had it on the shelf and I like to use stuff if I have it laying around. We have a couple of these torque converters laying around also, so if this clutch that is on here doesn't perform very good, we'll just swap it out. But it looks like the Mario Kart. It's awesome. I like big wheels in the back. These wheels are obviously not go-kart wheels, but we usually keep a couple of these in stock just so we can test stuff out. And it still needs a couple more things and some front wheels. So we're going to start this thing up and see how it performs. I'm not sure if it's a yerf dog or Manco or what, but we're gonna fire it up. You got air in the tires?
Yep.
The wheel didn't fall off yet, but there's issues. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
No brakes.
The brakes died?
Everything died.
Oh my goodness.
Brakes just didn't work.
No brakes at all.
I started going fast, and then grandpa expected there to be brakes.
You couldn't stop?
Couldn't stop at all.
So Clayton just got back, and this clutch is not going to handle these tires and the weight. So we'll have to swap out to the torque converter. The brakes were non-existent. You can see the band. Either the band needs to be replaced, or it's not lined up whatsoever. So when you hit the brake, you're lucky if it grabs on or if it slips off or whatever. So we'll have to clean that up and either put a disc brake on there or see if we can get that to at least grab better.
Yeah.
Other than that, and the tires, of course, the tires and the seat.
Doesn't turn crazy, dude, but it works.
Yeah, we're narrowing
Seat's actually not even that big of a problem.
narrowing it down to make it a half decent kart at some point.
These back tires are really good though.
Back tires aren't too bad.
Yeah.
With the new, the better clutch on there, they'll be better.
Yeah.
So that ratio is off with those huge tires in the back. It gets once you're at top speed, you can cruise, but
Oh, if I held the gas, it just keeps climbing speed.
really,
It's fast.
the front tires just can't handle it because you don't have any control or traction.
Exactly.
Comes
Even when I was
apart.
turning in here, I hit that bump.
You about lost it. Yeah, kicked over.
Yeah.
Bigger tires will soften up that, will dampen the front end.
Yeah.
Good.
Other than that, it's an awesome vehicle.
Good. Clean up a few things and make it better. So we got the new clutch here unboxed, ready to be mounted on. Clayton is taking off the heat shield right now. There you go. And it comes with 3 size bolts. These are the two. There's the smallest one and the biggest one, and the middle size that you don't see here is what we're using here properly. So we got the clutch bolted up. Now the chain is going to be a little bit smaller. So these little cheap Amazon chain breakers aren't the best, but they will definitely get the job done. You'll have to work with it a little bit. So this tire would not hold air, so we had to reseat this bead. I put some bead juice on there, and we broke the bead, cleaned off the bead on the rim, and then we're going to reseat this.
What's up, guys? Clayton Camp. We just got done putting the torque converter on this go-kart.
Tony here, and Clayton's got his motorcycle helmet on. The go-kart is pretty much done, other than we're going to put the torque converter cover on. That might have to be cut out for the chain, and we are still waiting on the seat cover and some front tires for this thing. Otherwise, it's ready to go. It looks awesome.
We haven't even tested it yet.
We have not tested this whatsoever. We just put the torque converter on there, made sure the rear axle was true and everything was really, really straight. Because, you know, dealing with like a couple horsepower here, single digits, it's only 6.5 horsepower. Something off just a little bit, you'll either mess up your chain or you'll rob serious horsepower.
Yeah.
So, other than that, we're going to buckle in and see if we can take this thing for a little bit of a rip. People often ask, too, how we wire these kill switches with only one wire. There's really 2 wires there. I run a little, what do you call it, a Dremel, and cut a little channel here between the kill switch and the frame. So after I paint it, run a little Dremel, just a small channel, so you can run your kill switch wire. So you run your ground wire straight to your frame, and that's all it is. A real short wire and a little channel, so when you tighten it down, it doesn't just crimp off and pinch that. Sweet. First start. All right, get on there. I'll fire it up for you.
This thing feels crazy.
Looks like some kind of Mario Kart thing. I like old school looking look with the big wheels in the back and smaller wheels in the front anyways. But these are, of course, way too small.
Way too small.
It messes up ratios, so when you're turning and stuff, you know, with a solid axle, it really puts a kink in the system. Easy, easy. Don't burn it up right away. Jeez. That thing's flying.
Whole different machine. Crazy difference. A world of difference. Whole different go-kart.
Gee whiz.
That's so fast.
It's on fire. Funny. Heck yeah, man.
Way different machine.
Love it.
Good. So much better power delivery.
Good job.
The wheels were even kind of.
When you took off, I could just tell it was like.
It was fast. You feel every inch of that 6.5 foot.
Heck yeah, good job. Yeah, when you hit the gas, you could tell the belt was spinning.
It was?
Like it was just wanting to go crazy.
It's gnarly. You gotta ride it.
That's so funny.
It's so much fun. Front tires are super sketchy though.
Yeah.
At that speed.
Sweet. Well, it's about done, guys. Thanks for watching and keeping up with the little build here. Probably a 15, 20-year-old go-kart. Kind of revived it for at least a couple more years. Right, Clayton?
Yeah.
Probably last a couple more years now. I mean,
This belt's awesome.
they don't make American go-karts anymore, so
Right.
if you have a chance to kind of restore one, kind of fix it up, you know, make it usable, it's something neat to see.
This is almost full restoration.
It's so simple. There's nothing to it. It's an engine,
Frame and wheels.
some easy brakes that are sketchy, and you know,
They actually stopped.
a go and a stop. That's all there is.
The brakes work.
Good. Heck yeah. Good. Sweet, man. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
So we got our Bundy Hill flag mounted. The clutch cover is mounted. Go Power Sports sends the awesomest stickers.
Oh yeah. Once you get those front tires on there, it'll be.
So we got front tires and seat cover. Otherwise, this go-kart is done.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it up to the road.
It's so fast. It's so fast. It's so way too fast. Jeez Louise.